Generic greetings and welcome to Outsourcing plus Game Dev Tycoon episode 1. Now this is something I've only tried the demo of and I thought, yeah, this seems to be a pretty fun game this, and I also thought, hang on, this has got some real potential for some interaction with yourself, which is where the outsourcing part of the title comes from. But we'll get onto that later on in the episode. For the time being, I'll just sort of explain roughly what the game's all about. It's pretty much just a business management simulator where you start your own fictional one-man games development company in the 1980s and then progress it up till modern day and beyond. The idea is you make a video game and sell it and then put that money that you've made from the video game into game development to make better games and then sell it to make more money, and the cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. You get the idea. It's basically a video game about making video games. I think that's as simple as I can make it, really. Like I say, it's quite fun. I've only played the demo. Links in the description to Greenheart Games website. You can try the demo out for yourself, and take a look at it and all that sort of thing. Like I say, the outsourcing part I'll come to later on in the episode, but let's just say that I'm going to be taking a lot of your suggestions on this one, because it is going to be a series. I don't know how far we'll get. Like I say, I've only played the demo, so I have no idea what's ahead, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Anyway, let's just click to continue, like it says there, and I'll sort of start off and show you pretty much how the game works. So, here we go. Company details. We have to create our own company. Obviously, we need a company name, so I've already thought of a name. It's pretty simple. Stuff Plus Entertainment. And player name is pretty much just going to be Stuff Plus. Pretty simple, I think. Like Notch is like is sort of his handle, isn't it? So we'll make him obviously male. You can change. Oh, I think change your shirt and the head. Can you? Shirt and the head. Let's go for that one. And oh, hang on. Stripey, no. That's a golfer's. That's Pringle. Yeah, a bit of Pringle there. Let's go for that stripey one. Yeah, I like that. No, I can't decide. This is don't worry. It's not going to be like 15 minutes of me trying a different shirt on. This isn't The Sims or anything. Let's go for that one, I think. No. Let's go for that one. There we go. Stripey one. Okay, continue. So, here we go. Achievement unlocked. Supporter. Support a young startup. Buy the game. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you very much. I got an achievement for buying the game. So, this is our garage. There's our, what looks like to be a DeLorean underneath the sheet. To be honest, just keep that for 30 years and sell it, mate. You'll get a load of money from that. You might want to fix it first, though. Anyway, this is us. And this is our business. You can see at the top it says no project. That'll give us, it's like a readout showing exactly what the deal is, when we're making games. On the right here, it shows you how many fans we've got. Currently none, because we've made no video games. Shows us what year we're in and how much money we've got. We've got 20, well, hang on. I'm actually wasting money just by sitting here talking. Anyway, let's create a video game. So we just click anywhere on the screen and we go to develop new game. So, this is the tutorial. I'll go through it all so we can, explain it. Before development can begin, you have to decide what kind of game you want to create and give your game a name. You can also select which graphic technology your game should use. Okay. Your options are initially limited, but once you have a bit of experience, you will be able to unlock new options. Good. So, we need to name the game. So, we'll call it, actually, no, we'll not name it first. So, we've got a couple of options here. We've got the topic, we've got the genre, and we've got the platform. So, topic. Currently, well, you can see all of the possible topics here that I haven't unlocked. Currently, we can do sports, military, medieval, or space. I'm going to go for, let's have a sports game. Now, pick a genre. Now, what can we pick? Action, adventure, RPG, simulation, strategy. Again, I believe you can unlock more of these. Let's pick a simulation, a sports simulation game, or do we want to go for a military simulation game? Let's go for a military action game. That's pretty much Call of Duty, right? Actually, that's a military pathetic game. I'm not going to go on to the whole bashing COD thing. Anyway, pick a platform. Because it's set in the 80s, we have two options. We have the PC, and we have the G64. Like I say, it follows history. I don't know whether it's accurate as in timescale wise, but it sort of follows history around. So there'll be different consoles coming out, and you'll recognise them. We'll save that until I know that we'll get a console pop up in this episode, or hopefully, and then you'll know exactly where the inspirations come from. Every platform has a development cost and has a market share. So if you can see, PC only costs $5,000 to develop on, but it's got a 43.5% market share. The G64 costs more to develop on, but it's got a bigger market share, which means that you'll, generally sell more units. Generally, okay? It's not exactly like that, but we're going to develop on PC because it's cheaper. Okay, so we're going to click PC. So it's going to be a military action game, and we're going to call it Stuff Plus war! Exclamation mark. Okay, stuff plus war. That's what we're going to create it. So we go to next. So now we have to select our graphics options. Currently it's going to cost us 10k. We've got 4k in the bank. You can go under, but going into the red, not a good idea, especially early on. By the way, it is possible for me to abruptly end the series by going bankrupt. Just fair warning right now. Anyway, graphic technology, we can either have a text-based or 2D graphics. I think we'll go for 2D graphics, but you can see it ups my price, 10k. So instead of having text-based, it's going to cost an extra 5k to go to 2D graphics. But I think for that sort of, for our game here, our military action game, we want 2D graphics. Start development. So you can see, here we go. That's me typing away. We got these little bubbles popping up. Here we go. Game development runs through 3 stages. At the beginning of each stage, you can decide what areas of the game you want to focus on. Picking the right focus for your game greatly increases points you generate. Okay. Think about what areas are important for the game and decrease the focus on areas you think are less important. If you want to read a brief description of different areas, please refer to the help menu. Anyway, so development stage 1 for Stuff Plus War, our military action game. So you can see our time allowance at the bottom. And these sliders here we can move up and down to alter where we're going to put our time. Not money, time. So, for our military war game, our military action game, we don't really care about story and quests. We're going to put gameplay up and we're going to put engine right up, okay? If we knock the engine up, we buggy, it won't be very good. Gameplay, on the other hand, there won't be much interaction. Story and quests, we could put that up, but there's no real point because it's, it's about focusing our time, more productively. We want to focus on gameplay and engine. So we go to OK, and then you can see us there typing away, and you get these little bubbles popping up. Game development has now started, thank you. While developing your game, you will generate game points, which you can see bubbling up. Game points are divided into design points and technology points. The more points you generate, the better the game will be. So we've got design points there and technology there. From time to time, there'll also be bug points generated. These points become less likely once you gain experience. Bugs need to be fixed before a game can be released. And increase development time and cost. That's fine, okay. So you see they're all popping up. We're getting bugs, design, technology, and research. So there we go. Development stage 2 for Stuff Plus War, our military action game. So we can focus on dialogue, level design, and AI. So we want AI to be pretty good, okay? We're not making sort of certain military war games, can you call them that? Rail shooters, let's be honest. I thought I was not going to bash certain games. Anyway, we also want to put our level design up. Dialogue, we don't care about, okay? Let's not bother with that. So, we can see we're still developing it. We get research points, which we'll come to in a moment, and you can see our bar moving up. We're currently making artificial intelligence. During the development, you also select additional features. For your game right now, you can only pick basic sounds, but your options will increase quickly. Selecting additional features makes the game generally better, but also increases its cost. You can also see the graphic type selection for where you define the game. This just reminds you of your choice. You cannot change the type of graphics mid-game. Yeah, so we can see, there we go, our selected features. This is development stage 3 for Stuff Plus War. We've got a graphics there, 2D graphics version 1. And sounds. I could just not have sounds, look. I can just turn it off. Just not have sounds. Literally mute it, right? We just don't even develop it into the game. Because this is starting in the 80s, right? This is, this is, I guess, pretty, I don't know whether it's accurate or not. I mean, I first started playing video games probably in the very early 90s. Probably, no, it might be late 80s. So anyway, I know, the sound wasn't great. It's Sega. That's what I was used to hearing. Anyway, let's go to world design. Oh, no, we want our graphics maxed out for our military action game. Do we want good sound or do we want good world design? Let's put the world design. I think we'll put the sound up. And maxing them out like that doesn't mean they're all going to be better, by the way. It just means it's like a general slider for your time allocation. I think world design can be the least of them all. Probably about there, but I want sound and graphics. I want graphics to be the most focused on things, so we'll put them about there so we can see we're focusing more time on our graphics than pretty much the other two combined. That'll work, I think. Anyway, he's scratching his head. You can see when he just stops, scratch his head because he just can't figure out what to do. You level up, your guy levels up as you go on, and he gets better at doing things. Here we go. So, the development of your first game is now complete. Yes. You can press the finish button to publish your game, but you should only do that once you fix the majority of the bugs. Okay. Releasing a game without fixing bugs can severely affect ratings, so you should only ever consider that if you need the cash and you can't afford to wait. Well, I can afford to wait, only just. So we can see, we'll leave him there. He'll actually crush all the bugs. He will also work on things like design. As you can see, we got a little one pop-up design. You can pretty much just let him sit there polishing it. So you just put one in technology, and there's another one. You can just leave him, let him go, and he'll keep going for it. But he will also add bugs, which is not a good thing. Anyway, no bugs. They're all right. Let's finish the game. So it is finished. You can see he lays back on his chair, all happily, and hopefully not with RSI. Tutorial. The development of your game is now finished. While developing games, you gain experience and improve skills. When development is completed, you will present it with a summary of the experience gained. Okay, so Stuff Plus War is complete. We have 11 in design, 8 in technology. So experience gained, 1.6. It's a new topic, a new combo, and it's a great combo. So the combo of military and action game was a good combo. Well, actually, it was a great combo. So you can see all the experience. So we've got engine, leveling up in programming the engine, leveling up in gameplay, story quests. You can see all the experience we've gained from it. Obviously, if you focus more on, for example, engine, and don't really bother putting anything to any of the others, you level up in that faster. As you can see, look, story/quests is lower than the rest because I focused on the engine and gameplay. Anyway, let's release the game. Hey, good judgment. Create a game with a good theme/genre combination. Excellent. Your game is now complete and will be handed off to publishing. We should soon see reviews and sales coming in for the game soon. Excellent. You finished the first game. While you develop the game, you can also unlock research points. You can use these points to unlock new options for future games. Bring up the research menu, blah, 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 blah. Basically, I can click anywhere on the screen and go to research. Research is important to unlock new options and make better games. You should try and save enough research points to be able to create your own game engine. This will generally improve your games. Okay. Hint, try to develop games with different topic genre combinations for a slight research boost. Okay, so this is our research. So not just developing games, it's about keeping up in the research. And I like this because, you can be the one that pushes the boundaries and really goes for, pushing the boundaries as far as like the games and the technology is concerned, rather than focusing on developing games for what's currently out and such, and go for that sort of thing. What can we do at the moment? We've got new topic, which is going to cost us 10 research points. We've got 22 at the moment, or a custom game engine, which costs 50. If I've got a new topic, you can see we currently have sports, military, medieval, and space, but we can also unlock racing, fantasy, sci-fi, and pirate. I'm not going to bother you with that yet. We're going to close that for now. Do we have anything else? No, we don't have yet. In a moment, there we go. The first reviews for our new release game, Stuff Plus War, has come in. Let's have a quick look for Stuff Plus War. It has got a 5. Falls a bit short by Star Games. That's not very good. 5. Their focus on engine served this game very well. Thank you very much, Informed Gamer. Excellent. 4, it was okay by Game Hero. Well, at least he's been, descriptive. Okay. On 4 by All Games. Meh. That's it, is it? Meh. That's all the feedback you're going to give me. So, feedback for first game is average or below. Not too bad. We're going to start making money anyway. Stuff Plus Entertainment, a newcomer in the games industry, has just released their first game, Stuff Plus War. The game engine received favourable reviews. Favourable? Was 4's favourable? With such a good start, Stuff Plus Entertainment is sure to gain fans quickly. Excellent. So, you know what? There we can see on the right-hand side here, we've got Stuff Plus War, and we see the units sold. Actually, that's going up pretty well. Stuff Plus War sold 1,814 units in the first week of market. We made the chart at number 59. Get in. Now that your game is on sale, you receive income from the game every week. You can see how well your game is doing by looking at the sales graph on the top right of the screen. So there we go, it's going up. Industry news. Recent market studies suggested that the Gvodador, the Govador G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector. Customers prefer the lower price, greater availability, and flexible hardware configuration over other home computers. Now, as I said, I've only played the demo, but as far as I can see, the demo follows history, okay? So if you know what's going to happen, you might be able to plan for it better than someone who doesn't know exactly what happened, like historically. I believe This thing pretty much fails in a couple of years because it's too expensive and PC was cheaper. But, you know, as I said, it's all different things. You can see it, you can probably see the iceberg coming. If you know, like, certain consoles come out, you go, is that the Sega Certain or something, or the Sega Certain it'll probably be called in this. I haven't actually got up to that point, but it'll be like, yeah, I know that doesn't do very well historically, so, you know, you can probably follow off that. You can also just copy games, I guess. You could make games that are just total rip-offs. Not going to be good, might not be good, you know. I mean, you can make games before. I mean, I could probably make Minecraft now, but, you know, who knows. If I made it now, actually, this is like in the early 80s, it'll just be saying, no, it's Lego. I guess it is Lego anyway. Anyway, moving on. Experts say that it might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers, really. Let's see how wrong they are. I don't know, it might change. I don't know whether it follows history exactly or it changes, we'll see. Anyway, fans, Stuff Plus War was so successful, we now have 11 fans. Oh yes, like my YouTube channel in general, I guess. So, what we're going to do now, we've got no project, we can develop a new game. I think we're going to do a sports game this time. We're going to put pick game. We're going to pick our sports simulation. No, yeah, sports simulation. I think a sports simulation game on the. Let's try the G64. It's going to cost us 20k. How much have we got? 24. Ooh, we'll make ourselves bankrupt with this. No, yes, we're going to do that, yes. And we're going to call it, you've probably called this one already, Stuff Plus Sports. Could put a Z at the end of that. Stuff Plus Sports. Yes, okay. Next. Text-based or 2D? I think we'll have a text-based. I think we'll have a 2D graphics, thank you. Start development. Okay, we're already 6k in debt. Good start. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraw your account up to 50k, but be careful. If your account goes below 50k, you will go bankrupt. Yes, that's happened a couple of times for me. Okay, Stuff Plus Sports. Engine and gameplay maxed out. We don't need any story or quests. Keep developing there, sir. No, don't scratch your head. Develop the game. By the way, this guy doesn't get up or move or drink or anything. I like the way he's got like a... Well, I thought that was a chalkboard, but it's just a poster of Pong, isn't it? Right, development stage 2. Stuff Plus Sports. We don't want any dialogues. Level design and AI are going to be maxed out again. I think that will do us, actually, yeah. Keep going with that. It's pretty much going to be the same as before, you know, time-wise. We're going to focus our time pretty much in the same way. We're going to have... Actually, let's max the sound out, but we don't need world design, really, because Stuff Plus Sports is going to just be like a football stadium, I'm guessing. Actually, I should have called it football or rugby or something, because then we'd develop well, I was going to say we'd just develop rugby. The game doesn't develop rugby because I say rugby in there, but you get the idea. It implies that it's a rugby game. We'll have basic sounds, obviously. World design, we only really need to make a pitch of some kind. Or is Stuff Plus Sports the precursor to Nintendo Sports, where, you know, I've actually got, you know, just bowling and stuff. And anyway, we're going to have graphics and sound maxed out like that. Equal measures this time. It looks like our technology for the game is pretty good, but design ain't overly great. Okay, industry news. According to rumours, the Japanese company Nintendo is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for the wildly successful arcade Dinky King. I'm not going to explain exactly. I'm not going to translate these, okay? You could probably guess what it's going to be. Okay. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but you're eager to see what Nintendo will deliver. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off. And all them people are wrong. Completely and utterly wrong. As I said, assuming that the game follows history. It'd be good if it just didn't and we get like an alternate timeline thing going where console market just totally bombed and nobody touched it. And the only thing is PCs. I mean, that would be the ideal thing for me, to be honest with you. But anyway, we have 6 bugs. Oh, we just put a bug in. Actually, we fixed one, then we put one back in. We're gonna crush all the bugs before we move off. Oh, game off the market. Stuff Plus War is now off the market. It sold 8,258 units, generating 57,855 generic credits in sales. Not bad at all. That's not bad. Remember, this is the time before digital distribution. You had to go to the video game store to buy everything. Anyway, no more bugs. Technology and designer are there. Let's release this thing and see how much money we're going to get. So, Stuff Plus Sports with 10 design and 14 in technology. Our new record. It is a new topic, a new combo, because I've never done it before, and a great combo. Well, I know this. Right, so we've leveled up in a couple of things. Engine, pretty good. You know, look at all that's going up pretty well. And my general level is going up. Once you level up, you get better at doing things. These increase, you crush bugs faster, that sort of thing. Release the game. Let's see how much money we get this. The first reviews for our new release game, Stuff Plus Sports, has come in. So, let's see what we're going to get here. Ooh, 7. They're focused on sound save this game very well. Thank you. Yes. Never before has the sound of 1,000 football fans screaming in your ear been so professional. I like it, from Informed Gamer. Love it, by Game Hero, and 8, very enjoyable from all games. Well, can't say fairer than that, can we? That's pretty good. Okay, Stuff Plus Sports is selling... Ooh, hotcakes, look at that. Look at the units sold. Excellent. Let's do a bit of research. New topic, I think. Let's develop a sci-fi game. Start the research. So, contract worked. Hi there, I've just finished Stuff Plus Sports and I'm impressed by your talent. I'm in the contracting business and we would like... and we could use skills like yours. Not like my reading skills. If you are ever short on cash, just let me know and I will see if I have some work for you. Jason. Thanks very much. Contracts now being unlocked. To see available contacts, close this message and then click anywhere on the screen to bring up the action menu. Okay, that's fine. So if I click here, actually, we can't click there and see it now because we're currently developing our new genre. Oh, industry news. Today, Invento has confirmed recent rumours and announced their plans to release a home gaming console called the TES. The TES. Yep, the TES. What, that tele-entertainment system? I think that's what it is, tele-entertainment system. The console features cartridges based on cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. Ooh, controllers. I like the fact that it starts around now where, you know, you do start getting real innovation. It's not just like, you know, the arcade machines and stuff. Anyway, Stuff Plus Sports achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Stuff Plus Entertainment. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Money rolling in. Okay, what are we on? Ooh, 82k cash with 108 fans. Excellent. Research complete. You have successfully researched the topic sci-fi. Excellent. Well, I think we'll put that to use. Develop new game. So, we're going to... In fact, no. Let's do a bit of... what's this? Thank you to Stuff Plus from Patrick and Daniel Klug, Greenheart Games. Hi, Stuff Plus. We are creators of Game Dev Tycoon, and we'd like to thank you very much for purchasing the game and supporting us. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks, guys. Can I reply? No. Thanks, guys. Game Dev Tycoon is our very first game and it means a lot that you're enjoying it. With your purchase, your little startup, this will hopefully make sure it can bring you on more games in the future. Well, that's very nice. Alright, okay, I get it now. Seriously, you rock. Thank you very much and have fun with Game Dev Tycoon. Patrick and Daniel Klug, Greenheart Games, and there's the link there. That link's in the description as well, so you can check the demo out and see the game and also purchase if you want to. You're welcome. Oh, that's a nice message, actually. I like that. Anyway, let's go to find contract work. So, as this says here, contracts are a useful tool to earn some extra cash when your balance is low and can also be useful to generate a small number of research points. Contracts require you to generate a certain amount of design and technology points before the time runs out. Decide carefully what contract you accept. If you miss a deadline for a contract, you will have to pay a penalty, so it's better to start out with smaller contracts and see how much you can handle. So, we have game backdrops, which is going to 4 weeks to develop it. It needs 12 and 6. That's not too bad, but the penalty is 6k, and I don't know if we can do that. This one's 3 weeks, develop 3 and 18. Yeah, for library software, we can't do that. And character design, 4 weeks to go for 13 and 3. Let's go for the game backdrops. Let's accept the contract. As you can see, we are researching. Well, we're not researching. We're doing this contract. So the one thing you do not want at this point is this guy to start scratching his head. If you do that, you are dead. It's like, no, because the contract, you know, he pretty much spends half the time scratching his head. Anyway, contract successful. We would hire again. To transfer 16k to your account. Excellent. Stuff Plus Sports is now off the market. It's sold 17,564 units, generating 122,973 generic credits in sales. Excellent. Contract work, Jason here. Just got a work from the client. The contract was completed successfully. Excellent work. I usually have new contracts every 6 months or so, so check back. I wish there. I was going to say I wish there was a time to see exactly what the the time was. It's over there. Look, there we go. That's your weeks and such. There we go. Week 2. Anyway, develop new game. Let's pick a new game. We're going to make a sci-fi, and it's going to be a adventure game, and we're going to call it Stuff Plus Space. Because you know this is just the Stuff Plus series of games we're developing here, and we're going to have it on the. We'll have it on the G64 because it's got nearly a 60% market share, so we'll sell more on it. G64, let's go. We'll have it. Do we have a tech space? Or do we have? Let's make it a bit. Let's make it cheap. Actually, we'll put it on PC. I'll make a tech space because I have a feeling we might be able to do something a bit different here. Don't know how much this is going to work, but we'll see. Story and quests, we'll max that right out. Engine, we don't really need a very good engine, and gameplay, we need to max that out as well. So engine, I don't really care about, but. With it being 2D, I think I'll put it about there. I think that'll do us. So, here we go. This design should pop up more than technology. Yeah, seems to be popping up a bit more. Not a lot, but a bit more. Next one, we'll have a design. Dialogues level maxed out. Level design maxed out. But AI, we don't really need very much AI for an adventure game. In fact, I'd rather have more dialogue. So let's reduce the level design just a little bit. Let's go, okay. Let's see how this goes. My only real criticism so far with the game, it's not really a criticism, more of a sort of a comment, offhand comment, I guess, is that there's not much feedback when it comes to these. So, you know, you have, you know, world design, graphic, and sound. The only real way to know what you're doing is if you pretty much know about video games, and it's not really hard. I mean, if you've played a video game, you can pretty much, you know, you pretty much know what these are. But I guess a bit of knowledge goes a long way, and, you know, if you know roughly about these, like for example, world design, I want to have that up in an adventure game. Graphics, we're doing 2D graphics, we don't really need that high. Sound, we'll reduce that a little bit. It's more about world design for this one, so we'll put it to about there. But yeah, there's not really much feedback on these until you release the game, or until you go to release the game. Once it's fully developed, it'll tell you how good you've done on it, and you might decide to then scrap the game, or most of the time you'll just release it. That's my only real sort of criticism, if any, I guess. Not really criticism, more of a comment. Anyway, text-based, and we'll have basic sounds. Yeah, we'll put sounds in it, and that'll do, I think. Okay, this is design stage 3. Let's see how we go. So, design's up to 9, and technology ain't very high. Okay, news. Today, the new game platform TES, the Tele-Entertainment System I've nicknamed it, by Nivento has been released. So the TES has been released. Ooh, might have got that. Anyway, we've got a couple of bugs. We'll crush them out. Bugs are crushed out. Let's really. Oh, 14 design, 8 technology. I think this is going to get slated on its technology, but we've got a new high record on that one. Very, very good. New topic and new combo, and it's a great combo. Space adventure game. Well, we know who doesn't like space adventure games, right? Oh, but now we're leveling up. Yes, leveling up. Ah, damn it! World design just missed it, and we're now to level 2 for me overall. We can trash the game at this point. You know, if you make a rubbish game, you can have integrity and trash it. You know, and just get rid of it, or you can just release the game. I think this is pretty okay, so I think we're going to release that. While we are waiting, let's find a bit of contract work, and let's do character design. We might be able to pull this off. Let's try it. So we got game review. First reviews for our new release game, Stuff Plus Space, came in. Let's have a look. 6, like it, by Star Games. I thought Star Games would probably like space games more. Enjoyable by Informed Gamer. See, look, this is 2D, right? This is text-based. This is text-based graphics, and it's doing well. That's pretty good, right? Shows potential, all games, good game-by-game hero. Not bad at all. That's not too bad. I did make a game before where it was just the same game. I think it was, this is when I was playing the demo, it was something like Stuff Plus War. I think I did a Stuff Plus War. Or Stuff Plus Army or something. And released the same, and once it was released, I did it just again, pretty much, and just released the same game, and it did actually get reports back saying, I've just played the game, it was the same thing, we don't like it. So I like that. I like that they've put that in. Anyway, thank you for the quick work. We'll transfer 20k. So we've done our contract, which is great. So, how is this selling? Oh, Stuff Plus Space is selling quite well. Let's research our custom game engine. We have 50. We had 60 research points, so we'll start making our own game engine. Now this is where you can start focusing on technology if you want to go down that route, or you could just go down the route of making, you know, better, you know, just games and such. But I believe it really is, you know, beneficial to make your own game engine. I think it's something you really have to do eventually. You have successfully researched custom game engine. You can create your own game engines. To get started, close the message and click anywhere to bring up the menu. New research available gamepad. Ooh, so if we go to create custom game engine, we could make our own game engine, and we can incorporate things like 2D graphics, which is good, or V2 as well, V2. 2D graphics V2, because currently we've only got V1. So if you make your own engine, you're generally ahead of the curve. Okay, you're generally ahead of the curve when it comes to making stuff. You can put mono sound in, which is good. Linear story, you know, save games. You notice there's something that's missing off that. If I go to research, you can see we have gamepad. If I research gamepad, I'll then have the ability to include that in my engine. I'm not too sure whether there's a way of retrofitting the engine to say if you make the engine and then make the gamepad. I don't think there's a way to retrofit it in. I think you have to make the entire engine again, but I could be wrong. But anyway, let's research that. Oh, we can't research that because we need 10 research points. Oh no, we do have research points. Yes, let's research the gamepad. It's cost us 20k to research, so let's do that. Let's start researching that. We have 159k, 151k. That's going down. I don't like that. 152. Sales for space. That's going down. Stuff plus space is now off the market. Sold 14,281 units, generating 100,002 generic credits in sales. That's not bad at all. Research complete. You successfully researched gamepad. You've just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this, your games, you need to create a new engine which includes this part. Yeah, you need to create a new engine. That's just answered the question I sort of posed a couple of minutes ago. So you do need to create a new engine to include that in. Anyway, let's do that then. Let's create our custom engine. We'll call it stuff plus eng1, I think, or v1. I think that'll do us. We'll have a 2D graphics, mono sound, linear story, save game, and gameplay. 130k it's going to cost me to develop this, so that'll put me into the crapper. Really, I'll have almost no money at all. Let's not develop that. Let's make another game first. Develop a new game. We're going to have a medieval game this time. Medieval. What should we have? A medieval RPG? No, medieval action game, I think. We'll have it on... here we go. We have the TES now. We have the Telly Entertainment System. Dev cost 30k and license cost 80k. What that means is I have to pay an upfront fee of 80k, like that, just out my pocket, just to develop on it, which is really annoying. You know, do I want to spend 80k to develop on it? I'm going to have to eventually, really, aren't I? So... let's develop on the TES. So here you go. Require a developer license to be able to develop this platform. Do you want to pay 80 grand to require the license for the TES? No, I really don't, actually. I really don't. Let's develop on the G64 still. We're going to call this Stuff Plus Knights. Yes, it's going to be a game about knights because it's a medieval action game. And we're going to have it 2D graphics. Let's go for this. Let's see how this goes. We're going to focus on the technology on this one. So we're going to go engine and gameplay. Story we'll have a little bit, but not a great deal. We don't really need a great deal of story in it. But it would be nice to, you know, incorporate a little bit other than I am Sir Kill-a-Lot. I must kill 50 goblins. Hang on, no, I'm not doing I'm doing a medieval game, not a historical game. I must kill 50 of my other humankind. Pretty much. That's pretty much how history goes, to be honest. It's a lot of violence and murder, and that's pretty heavy for this sort of video, so we're going to not delve into that any further. Let's increase our artificial intelligence and our level design. Dialogue we don't care about. Let's develop on that. Oh, by the way, this DeLorean underneath this tarp here, that's gaining money as well. That should be gaining a lot of money as it goes on and on and on. In fact, when Back to the Future 1 comes out, right, in about 80... I don't know when that... 1985, is it? I don't know when Back to the Future 1 was released. Before I was born, I think. I don't know. Anyway, as soon as that comes out, that'll skyrocket money-wise. Just sell that and gain some more money. Anyway, sound and graphics and world design. Actually, no, we want to probably have this all even. World design and graphics and sound on that. Yes, I think we do actually. Let's do that. Let's just see what happens. Now, generally, if you do that and you don't focus on one particular part, and I do mean generally, you can sort of mess it up and it just becomes a mediocre game. Anyway, no more bugs. 13 on design, 17 on technology. 18 on technology. Let's just release that now, shall we? Stuff plus nights complete. New record. We have a new topic, a new combo, and it's a great combo as well. Excellent. So, we've leveled up on our story/quests, dialogue leveled up, and world design. So we're getting all level 2 now. Sound, and that's it. Oh, I'm feeling the reviews now. This is going to come in thick and fast. The first reviews for our new release game, Stuff Plus Nights, came in. Here we go. It's going to be 10s. It's going to be high. It's an 8. Very enjoyable by Star Games. That's okay. And it's a 9. More pleased. He wants more Stuff Plus Nights. Informed Gamer. 8. Played it for days by Game Hero. Thank you very much. And 9. Can't wait for the sequel by All Games. Best game we've developed so far. Before we do anything else, let's quickly find a bit of contract work, because you might as well be doing some contract work. 5 weeks to do that. Easy. Industry news. Recent release Tez home console by Nintendo has proven to be a massive success. Really? Yeah, we sort of called that. we look at history and we sort of called that. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations by far. Excellent. One customer says, I love the games that come with the Tez, and playing with a controller is so much more than on a keyboard. So much more fun than on a keyboard. There you go. So maybe we should have put this game on the Tez. If we put it on the Tez, we would have pretty much been bankrupt, and it would have been a very big risk. But as I said, if you know your history a little, you could have probably called the fact that was going to do well. And then, you could release it on for that, and as soon as you bring your game out, it becomes a massive hit, you sell loads of units. But it might be a bit of a risk, so you have to balance the risks out, really. It's a tycoon game, of course you have to balance the risks. Anyway, contract successful, well done, we'll transfer 13k to your account. Lovely jubbly. So, let's see how far we're going to get with that. Look at that, that's going up quite nicely. Let's find a bit more contract work. Ooh, I don't think I have the tech. Do I have the skill to do that? Debug program. 3 weeks to debug that. No, let's try and do this library software. I generally do all the contracts. For some reason, I really like doing the contracts because it's quick to do, and you might as well be doing that rather than actually just sitting doing nothing. And because obviously, you don't really care about this guy's health and safety or anything like that. You can just plow him into work constantly. Anyway. News. According to our market research, the recently published game Stuff Plus Nights is a surprise hit with players. The developer Stuff Plus Entertainment is fairly new to the gaming industry, but we cannot wait for what they will develop next. Oh yes. And that sort of brings us on to what we are developing next. Now, I did mention earlier that there's a reason why it's called outsourcing. Hang on one thing. Contract successful. Thank you for taking care of this for us. We'll transfer 23k to your account. That's fine. Anyway, there's a reason why I called it outsourcing. That's because up until this point, I've been developing games that I thought would be, not bad, and pretty much just showing you how the game works. That was the whole point in this episode. From the next episode onwards, I'll be no longer thinking of any games at all. That will fall to you. Okay, this is where you come in. This is where you get your say, and this is where the outsourcing part comes from. I want you to post in the comments all of your designs for games, ones you would like to see featured. So, for example, if you want to develop a new game, you will need to post, your topic, what topic you want, also what genre you want, what platform, etc., etc. And I will do my best to fit it in. Obviously, money constraints, we don't know how far we're going to get with that. So, as much detail as you can, if you want, you can name the game, etc. And then we can see how good people's games get. So, if you have a good idea for a topic and you think it might be a good idea to put in the game, then post it in the comments, and then throughout the episodes, I'll be pretty much making all of your games, your suggestions. I thought that would be a great way to, get loads of interaction, which is what I like to do. Obviously, all my other series are pretty much like that as well, as much as I can, and this has got massive potential for that, which is why I'm asking you now. So by all means, jump into the comments, start putting your suggestions. The more detail, the better. If you want to name it, you want to pick a topic. Obviously, if I haven't got the topic, the best thing to do is to look at the end of the previous episode to see what sort of technology and genre and topic I have unlocked. and then you'll be able to, you know, work it from there. If you post one that I don't have the topic for, then, you know, I'll get to that when I can. If you have ideas for research, if you have an idea that you want to focus on one thing rather than another, then, you know, by all means go for that and sort of comment on it. And also, you know, check other people's comments, see what they want to do. If you think, you know, if someone suggests something that you want, then just upvote theirs, and, you know, we'll go from that. And I think this is something that will, I think it's going to be interesting. It's a complete wild card, and I have no idea what's going to be suggested. So, you know, it's going to be interesting either way. Right, so as I said, comments in the comments, and we'll start developing some games together. Links in the description for the game. You can try the demo out and obviously check it out, purchase it if you wish, and all of that sort of thing. Right, thank you very, very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.